The Roland Cube series, I've been a huge fan of that. So, I'm quite excited to try out the Roland Cube Street. I'll be right back after this intro. Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo J. Karjalainen. You can call me this guy if that's tricky to pronounce, although some people have said that it's not that tricky. Good, you're talented people. It's good to have you along, everyone. Today I'm taking a look at the Roland Cube Street. I've been a huge fan of the Roland Micro Cube and the Roland Cube 60 and 80. Great stuff, I think, and especially the Micro Cube. I absolutely love that amp. So I got the chance to buy a Roland Cube Street second hand quite some time ago, actually. I've had it just lying around waiting to be tried out. I've had too much other stuff going on, and here it is. So today I'm just gonna check out the guitar side of this as if it were a regular guitar amp. It's not. It's a busking, kind of a guitar amp and a busking amp in one, so you could basically play guitar and sing through it at the same time. I haven't done busking, so I don't think I'm qualified to review it as a busking amp, so I'll just stick to the guitar side of things. It has your same kind of features as any old Roland Micro Cube would have. It has the JC Clean black panel, a brick combo, and a classic stack and rectifier. It has a separate line in for a microphone or a line. It has an auxiliary in, stereo phones out and all that. But I'm just gonna try it as a regular amp. I paid 160 euros for this. I'm running it on battery power. I have a Fender Yngwie Malmsteen Strat, and I have an overdrive pedal in front of me. We'll see what it thinks of an overdrive as well. But let's start with the clean sound. So the JC Clean sounds like the JC Clean that I've come to know. I don't use that too often. I use the classic stack most often. So let's go to the next one. I have gain on full, by the way, and EQ set everything to full because more is more. So next we have black panel, and I forgot to say I have a bit of reverb going on as well. Okay, so that's what the black panel sounds like. I'm liking it so far. Brit combo, everything still set to full, I mean gain and the EQ still a bit of reverb going on. This is sounding a bit dark, considering I've treble all the way up. Drop bass a bit. Actually, I told a bit of a lie. I had already dropped bass a bit. It seems that I dropped it a bit more. Okay, let's go over to the classic stack. Now this is something, when I use the Roland Micro Cube, I usually use a small boost, just a clean boost, to push the amp a bit, to get a bit more gain, because I've found that it's just a tiny bit lacking for my taste. But this is it without the boost, everything's still set the same as previously. Okay, there's a bit of a weird rattle. I'm wondering if it's the speaker or something. I'll change back to the previous sound. It isn't there in the Brit combo, but it's there with the classic stack, and I'm not sure what's causing it. Other than that, I think this doesn't sound at all as good as the Micro Cube or the Cube 60 or the Cube 80 that I've tried. It sounds like it's, compared to the Micro Cube, it sounds like it's in another room. I don't have a Micro Cube here to compare it with. I do have the 80, but that's so much more powerful and has such a big speaker compared to this that it's not a fair comparison. But this one sounds, you know, when a person has a cold, they start to talk like they have, everything becomes like really muffled. Or when you have a cold and everything you say sounds like that. It sounds a bit like that. There's not really a lot of top end. And I thought the clean sounds were okay. Actually rather nice. So I'm not sure if this is, I don't think it's the speakers. I mean, it's a second-hand amp, so the speakers might have taken a bit of a beating, but it shouldn't sound like this. It seems like it's somewhere else. Okay, let's see what the delay does. So it has one simple rotary knob for the delay, which means that halfway it switches from delay to reverb, and you get more and more delay as you go along until it switches to reverb. But the the delay time also increases when you increase the amount of delay. So that's a bit of a bummer. I never really liked that with the Micro Cube. So let's listen. Okay, that's way too much delay for me. So when I try to switch that down, here's the kind of the amount of delay. Now I've turned that back halfway roughly. There's still a lot of delay, it's just gotten shorter. It's really too short for my liking. Turn it down even further. Yeah, that's not usable. I don't like it. It works better on the Micro Cube. I don't know why. The parameters are different, at least that's what I think. Okay, so it also has modulation effects like chorus. Tremolo and so on. But let's try it with the Overdrive pedal. Actually, let's go to the rectum fryer first. Actually, I don't think this sounds nearly as bad on this as on the Micro Cube. I actually think this sounds fairly good. Okay, let's go back to the classic stack. See if I can tweak this with EQ. Drop middle and bass even more. Let's try adding an overdrive pedal. Just as a slight boost. Yeah, not feeling this at all. I'm going to go back to the clean. Okay, now I'm back in the JC clean mode, and let's just see what it thinks of an overdrive. Here I've heard some people use a cube, some form of cube with an overdrive like this. Well, not this overdrive. Black panel. Okay, like I said, I'm not qualified to do the busking thing review. It has a busking amp because I don't do that stuff. It's cool if you do. It might be fun to try. As a guitar amp, would I use this? I mean, it's quite affordable second hand. It can get quite loud. I'm just not feeling it at all. The cleans were nice. The rectifier was surprisingly good considering what I'd heard from previous versions of the Cube, especially the Micro Cube, where it sounds terrible. In my opinion, some people like it, and that's fine. But the Brit combo and the classic stack sounded like they were in a different room, muffled in a sock or a blanket or something, like they had a cold, and didn't really help with the overdrive either. Yeah, not for me, and that's quite a lot considering that I really like the Cube series, but not this one. Yeah, sorry, what can I say? Now, I buy the gear that I review so you get an honest review, and for me, no. The people over on my Patreon page who support me, I'd like to give you a huge thank you because you helped make this kind of thing possible. If you're interested, you can go check out my Patreon. There's a link below. If you want to check out more of my amp reviews, there's a playlist here somewhere. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like, subscribe, and all of that. Comment, let me know what you thought. And I hope to see you in another video. Take care. Goodbye!